Hey everybody, Fun Stampers Journey Coach Janice Whiting. I am your Coach Direct, and in this video I'm going to continue with our the cards that I've been making using our multi-stamping technique. Okay, so the past two videos I showcased some beautiful flower stamp sets. This card I created using focusing on our summer rose, and it uses the multi-stamping technique. And then the latest one, which I have packaged up for mailing, this one here that came out of our catalog, again using the multi-stamping technique, using our Poppy Days. And today's I'm so excited about because it is using another one of our multi-stamping technique stamps. So this one's called Spring Bouquet. All right, and I'm excited about it because just looking at this card makes me smile. All right, so let me go ahead and show you. Come on, isn't that so fun? Doesn't that make you smile? And guys, it is like one of the most simple cards you can make. I'm opening it up to show you. It is like one layer. It's one layer. Okay, fine, it's two layers, but still, that's it. Like I didn't do multiple layers, I guess, of cardstock, and I didn't use gobs of embellishment. Literally, this is this stamp set here, a die, and the stamp set that says Hello Sunshine. That's it. No ribbon, no embellishments, no glaze, no glitter, no nothing. Isn't it beautiful? Okay, now don't lie to me. If you received this card in the mail, wouldn't that make you smile? I mean, come on, it's bright and cheery and just so cute. Okay, so I am gonna go ahead and show you how I made this. Let's hope that it'll be a quick video. I think it will be. And hopefully it'll inspire you to create it yourself. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and change the camera view. Okay, so here we go. You're going to start off and you're going to have a regular card base, A2 size, so 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Turn it tent fold the long ways again. Okay, so that is your card base that you're going to be doing all your wonderful stamping on. I'm going to put this aside for a little bit. And the other thing that you're going to need is just a little strip to create the greeting little banner here. It is about 1 inch by 3 inches, and you are going to take one end and snip about 1/2 inch up into it. You're going to cut the little at a triangle at an angle, the first banner, then turn it over and cut the second one to create your little banner. Okay, so this guy is going to be your little sentiment panel. Super cute. And for the sentiment, I'm going to go ahead and stamp that and get that one done and out of the way. I used the Hello Sunshine from our Everyday stamp set. Super cute, wonderful greetings. Love it, love it, love it. You need this in your arsenal of stamps. Okay, so we're using that one. And I chose to use our black licorice ink. I just wanted it to stand out and contrast with all the others. So go ahead and ink this guy up. And we're going to stamp him kind of towards the left. And I apologize again if my hair is in the way. And then lift up. Beautiful. Okay, so this is ready to go. I got him out of the way. The other thing that you will need for this card is that beautiful sprig. And I always call it a sprig, but actually it is called our Bloom Cluster die. I used it when I created the Shabby Chic card here. I'm also using it in this card. It's just perfect. Bloom Cluster die. You're going to run it through your die cutting machine and it will come out like so. Voila. Now I did not need it to be so long, so I trimmed it right here. Just this little middle part off. And it does have these little areas that you can poke out once it's die cut for it to be kind of exactly as it was intended. Okay, so this little sprig is what's going to go behind your sentiment there. So I'm going to set him off to the side. All right, and we'll get back to him in a minute. Let's go ahead and start the show, right? Which, in my opinion, is this beautiful, vibrant background, floral background, okay? Now, the stamp set that I used is our Spring Bouquet, and yes, it is like a bouquet. That card it's just beautiful and bright. Okay, the thing that I think makes this so pretty, number one, is all the different shades of our beautiful yellows. And number two, this is the unique, beautiful flowers that we've got going here. And I'm going to go ahead and show you how I did that. So first of all, let's analyze our stamp set, shall we? So you get your set and it looks like this and you think, okay, I think I can maybe guess which ones go together, but I am not sure. So I was going to have, here it is. I was going to put my little marker and I was going to go ahead and just write these down. So think biggest to smallest, okay? And in this particular one, they're not in any particular order like the other ones were. So these 1, 2, and 3 are kind of like your dandelion, right? So biggest, so this would be 1, this would be 2, and this is 3, and you would stamp in that order, okay? Then your next flower, which I have no idea what you call this flower right here, but that flower is using this one, and we'll call this one, we'll do A, then followed by B, then followed by C, which is over here on this corner. All right, so 1, 2, and 3 go together. A, B, and C go together. And then the next one will go with, let's go with X, because that'll be first. Then Y. And then Z can be any of these little centers that you want. I usually pick the biggest one, or in my card, I use this one. Okay, now I know that might be a little bit confusing for you, so let me go ahead and zoom in. So there's 3 flowers in this set. So the dandelion, 1, 2, and 3. So it's stamped this first, then this one, and then this one. There's this other pretty flower, which I have no idea what it's called, but first you would do the solid image. So A, then B, and then C. And then there's the third flower, which I'm not quite sure that it's like a daisy-ish kind of flower, this one right here. And you would do solid image, X, then Y, and then one of these little middles, okay, Z. Now that is just my take on this little flower spring bouquet. You know what, the designers might have come up with something else, but that is Janice's spring bouquet technique, okay? So let's go ahead and jump into that. Now, we are going to use the one that has this image, this little, again, I wish I knew the names of flowers, y'all. I'm not a, like, I love flowers, they smell good and they look beautiful, but this is the one we're going with first, okay? So we're gonna use our Lemon Drop ink pad first. So Lemon Drop, and we are gonna stamp this guy randomly about 5 times or so. Just throughout your card base. There's 1, 2, let me see if I can make sure to get you guys in the camera view. There we go, 2, 3, let's go 4, and 5. All right. We're gonna fill in these other areas with the other flowers, the other blooms, but that is our first step for this flower. The next one is we're gonna bring in the second layer to this flower, which is the kind of, I don't know, the veins of the flower. Really pretty. And we are going to use Tangerine Fusion for the center. And this one lines up pretty nicely, actually, with these petals. I just try to make sure that one of these is in each of the petals, and then I stamp down. Beautiful. You do that with each one. Now, I had someone comment on how they aren't familiar with our rubber stamps, and they're uncomfortable using them because they're afraid that they won't stamp right. Well, the beautiful thing about these is that, number one, just the high quality of the red rubber and the clean cushion, but we have the image right here for you, and as it shows you here is as it stamps. So the beauty of these stamps is, number one, you get such a high quality print, and number two, you can see exactly where you're going to stamp. So you do not have to worry about that. So don't let that stop you. All right. Okay, so after this one, you are going to go with the center, and let's see if I can find my center. Here he is. He's still stuck here. And this one kind of looks like a little ink splat of sorts. All right, so you're going to grab a small stamping acrylic block. My D block is perfect for that. And I used dark roast. I loved the contrast of the dark roast color against the yellow. And I just kind of put him right in the center. I didn't take too much time thinking, oh, does he go here okay or not? Because as soon as I put it down, it looked perfect to me. All right, beautiful. Okay, so now we've got flower one done, okay? From there, we are going to transition over to our dandelion. Is that, no, I'll go into my little daisy. I'm calling these names, guys, but I really have no clue what they're called. I mean, I think the dandelion's a dandelion, and this one looks like a daisy, but it's not white and yellow, so you tell me what they're called, okay? Because probably you guys are experts and I am not. All right, so for this one, looks like a daisy-ish. Solid image first, and we are using our pineapple smoothie. This is kind of a muted yellow. And let's see, we're just going to put him right here in the middle. Maybe I'll put him here on the side. Right here. And why not? So I put 4 there, just kind of filled in the spaces. Then we're going to use the outline of this daisy flower. It looks like that. Let's see here. This is block C, and we are using Citrus Cooler for the center of this one, okay? It's a little bit lighter than the Tangerine Fusion. Now this one always takes me just a little bit to line up, but again, look at the shapes of these. Find one that sticks out to you and then you can kind of, it just sticks out and you can kind of use it to orient where you put the stamp. So for me, this little petal here curves out in kind of in a unique way. So I always use that one and try to match it up with the petal that curves out in a unique way here. So let's see, that to me, I think it's this guy right here. You know. You're laughing. I know you're laughing. You're laughing. Okay, I found it. Did I find it? No, I didn't. I didn't find it. Oh, here it is. Y'all, you know, it takes me a while. I didn't find it. I didn't find it. There it is. Okay, now I found it. Okay, so if it takes you that long to orient your stamp, don't feel bad. It took me that long too. Okay, so I did find it. It does line up, and you can just see right over it where it lines up and goes. Okay, same thing here. Like, don't move, don't move. I know I got it. And just cover so your stamp is the exact same shape as the solid image. So you can put it right over, and as long as you have the right shape to the leaf, to the solid image down, you're going to be just fine. Okay. Same with this one. Beautiful. All right, I've got those down. Now let me go ahead and do the centers. Now the center that I chose was this little solid guy. There are 3 to choose from. I chose this guy, and I'm using the dark roast for the centers. No specific technique here, just ink it up and stamp it. Y'all, tell me the name of these flowers. I don't know them. In the comments, in the comment below, okay? Now the next one is the dandelion, and that one is pretty, dropping stamps here. Fairly simple to do. Grab the largest. With this one, I go with pineapple smoothie first. And I think I just kind of chose a few sections along the sides here and there. I didn't really make this one focus. There's some. Okay, and then switch it out with your medium bloom. So there's three. There's like a large, a medium, and a small. And then you're going to go to your brighter yellow, which is the lemon drop. And you will just, it doesn't have to be lined up. I just kind of ink it and stamp so that you can see that, you know, the difference in the colors there. And this one probably not even very much will show on that edge there. Okay, and then the last one, even though I know there's probably not any orange in a dandelion, I do use the citrus cooler for the center because I want to, because it's my card and I can. So that's the smallest, or the small one of that flower, citrus cooler. Goes right in the center there. And you know what? I don't even think it'll show up on the others because, yeah, no, they're just, it's not even close. Okay, there we go. Y'all, isn't that beautiful? I love it. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. It's just bright and shiny and makes you happy just looking at it. Makes me happy just looking at it, I should clarify. Guys, that's it. Like, we did that, and now all we do is assemble and the card is done. Okay, easy peasy. Love it. All right, so you're going to get some of your foam squares. You're going to lay down a few kind of in each corner, okay? Then you're going to adhere it kind of towards the bottom right-hand side of your card. And then you're going to take your beautiful sprig, you're going to put a little bit of craft glue on a few of those little petals. Not on all of them, but just toward the ones towards the middle. Then you're going to simply push it down in between there. And then press down so that it's glued. And then voila, you're done. Isn't that beautiful? What do you think? Isn't that fun? Guys, this is probably one of the quickest cards I think I've ever made. Beautiful, beautiful. Now look, let's look at the difference. Let's see what I did different. Maybe this way. So, I mean, they're pretty much the same. I just kind of, I tried to be as random as I could as far as placement of the flowers. You're just creating, really, you're just creating a beautiful background, very vibrant and pretty background to then place your sentiment banner and the beautiful little sprig. Guys, I love it. I love it. Okay, so let's review the tools that you needed. The hero of this card is our Spring Bouquet stamp set. Doesn't look like much, but once you put those stamps together, those flowers come to life. Okay, so that one. If you just love that sentiment and you got to have it, whoopsie, I dropped it, which I recommend. It's one of your must-have sets. Then you're using the Everyday stamp set. It sets, a few of them that are included are Holding You, In Thought and Prayer. I like that one. Hello, Sunshine. So Glad to See You. Missing You, More Every Day. Happy Holidays, From Our Home to Yours. The more candles, the bigger the wish. So the idea here is you could place the big one on the outside and the small one on the inside, so they kind of go together. So this one says Hello Sunshine, and on the inside I could place So Glad to See You. Isn't that fun? Missing You, and then More Every Day on the inside. So this is a really cool set. Highly recommend it to you. Okay, and then the other thing you needed, so flowers, sentiments, and then the die. 3 things. Nice, right? The die kind of adds a fun little added element to it, makes a simple card, just gives it that one little oomph to make it just pop a little bit more. Other than that, you have our True Color Fusion ink pads. And those are quite a few because I use lots of colors. You basically use these 5. These 5, I believe. Right, and of course I'm going to have a list of the supplies used at the end, so don't worry. But Lemon Drop, Citrus Cooler, Pineapple Smoothie, Tangerine Fusion, and Dark Roast. And of course our beautiful black licorice for the sentiment, because I like black licorice. It makes everything just kind of pop and adds lots of fun contrast. Guys, and that's it. This might be the quickest video I've ever made. I'm kind of like going, what else do I need to say? But I won't say anything else. Hopefully you love that card. Hopefully you're inspired to go and create one yourself. Create it and then send a little bit of sunshine to someone in your life. If you have any questions, if you want to order the products that I have here or show you here on this card, then go to my website, which is www.funstampersjourney.com/Janice Whiting. And you can click the shop button, and it will take you to my online store and shop like you would any other online shop. And I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have not checked out my color cross video with the giveaway, make sure you go do that. I have until Friday. Then I will draw a name and someone will receive that beautiful set. Okay guys, I hope you're doing great, and until next time, bye.